Some Utah parents are not happy with the Common Core standards that their kids have to comply with in school, and they're anxious for a ruling on their lawsuit to end it. They're upset because they say they weren't included enough in deciding to implement the standards, but the school board says they made an effort to encourage parent participation. The ruling will be out November 3rd. Utah retirees usually see a Social Security benefits raise each year, but 2016 is going to be different. Benefits won't increase for the first time since 2010. A drop in inflation because of falling gas prices is to blame. Seniors on Social Security don't benefit as much from lower gas prices, but the government's inflation measurement doesn't reflect their spending. Just because Utah House Republicans killed a recent Medicaid expansion plan doesn't mean an alternative isn't in the works. They say they're working on a new proposal that lasts for 20 to 50 years. If lawmakers pass it, that means coverage to around 63,000 Utahns. They'll look at the issue in next year's legislative session. The mother of a man Saratoga Springs police killed last year says the city is forcing her to accept a settlement she never agreed to. Darian Hunt's mother, Susan, fired her first attorney for advising her to accept the $900,000 offer. She says that amount is too low. Saratoga Springs argues that her attorney agreed to the terms and the settlement is binding. A new study says Utah is one of the best states in the nation for high-speed internet coverage. The research by Utah Foundation found that only 8 other states match the standard Utah has set to reach 95% of its population. Researchers say Comcast, CenturyLink, and Google have made urban areas strong with broadband for almost everyone. The study says rural communities are still a challenge with high-speed internet, available for only 61% of Utahns. How often do you wash your sheets? A new study says there is something we can add to our weekly washing ritual that will keep us healthier and cleaner. 11 News reporter Chloe Johnson tells us where we need to pour the soap.
The average person spends a third of their life in their bedding. That's 56 hours a week, leaving behind sweat, oil, and dead skin cells. College kids especially struggle with weekly bedding baths. CollegeConfidential.com reports that on average, students only wash them every 3 weeks.
I wash my sheets about once every 2 weeks or so.
Women's Health magazine says the gunk left behind in bedding attracts dust mites, which can become a full-blown infestation, bringing germs that can make you sick.
The study includes not just sheets, but pillowcases and comforters as well. Everything on the bed needs to friendly the detergent. When 11 News at noon continues. Hunter safety. What steps the DWR says you can take to stay safe when scouting big game this weekend. The Afghan troops. President Obama makes an announcement about U.S. troops in Afghanistan. We'll have the latest when we come back. Stay with us.